Social Security benefits, August 2025 payment schedule and maximum amounts. The Social Security payment timeline for August 2025 is finally here, and it's crucial for millions of Americans relying on these funds to understand exactly when their benefits will arrive. But here's where it gets controversial. Different beneficiary groups receive payments on different days based on various criteria, and many aren't fully aware of how these schedules work or why they're set up this way. The Social Security Administration, SSA, has published its official payment dates for August 2025's benefits, and these dates are carefully organized depending on the beneficiary's birth date, the type of benefit they receive, and other specific situations, like if they live outside the United States or have their Medicare premiums covered by their state. Understanding this schedule can help avoid surprises and allow beneficiaries to plan their finances better. One important detail that often goes unnoticed is that all payments, including retirement benefits, supplemental security income, SSI, and Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI, have already been adjusted for the 2.5% cost of living adjustment, COLA, for 2025. This means recipients will notice a modest increase in their monthly checks to keep pace with inflation. Additionally, if a scheduled payment date lands on a weekend or a federal holiday, the SSA moves the payment up to the closest previous business day to ensure timely delivery. Here's the full breakdown for when different groups will receive their payments in August 2025. Friday, August 1st, already paid. This date covers multiple beneficiary categories, including those receiving SSI benefits for August, retirement and SSDI recipients who originally began benefits before May 1997. Individuals who receive both SSI and Social Security benefits. Beneficiaries whose Medicare premiums are covered by their state government, and those living outside the United States. Wednesday, August 13th. Payments are scheduled for retirement, spousal, survivor, or SSDI beneficiaries, specifically those who started receiving benefits after May 1997 and who have birthdays from the 1st through the 10th day of any month. Wednesday, August 20th. This day covers retirees and other eligible Social Security recipients with birthdays falling between the 11th and 20th of any month, provided they began benefits after May 1997. Wednesday, August 27th. Finally, this date is for beneficiaries with birthdays from the 21st through the 31st of any month who started their benefits after May 1997. But here's the part most people miss. August 2025 will feature a rare occurrence of dual SSI payments. Because the usual September 1st SSI payment date falls on Labor Day, a federal holiday, SSA will issue the September SSI payments early on Friday, August 29th. Keep in mind this early payment applies only to SSI benefits. Retirement and SSDI payments for September will stick to their separate schedule later in the month. Also, those receiving both SSI and Social Security benefits already got their combined August payment on August 1st and won't receive an additional Social Security payment on August 29th. Now let's talk about the maximum benefit amounts for 2025, which can vary significantly based on factors such as the beneficiary's work history, income, and the age at which they choose to start receiving benefits. At age 62, which is considered early retirement, the maximum monthly benefit is $2,831. For those who wait until full retirement age, FRA, which is 67 for anyone born in 1960 or later, the maximum climbs to $4,018 a month, adding up to roughly $48,216 annually. If you delay benefits until age 70, the maximum benefit increases further to $5,108 monthly. These figures represent the top end of the spectrum for people who consistently earned high wages throughout their careers and have chosen to claim benefits at these specific ages. Most retirees receive amounts lower than these maximums. When it comes to Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI, the maximum monthly payment aligns with the full retirement maximum of $4,018. However, The average SSDI benefit tends to be closer to $1,580 per month, which depends heavily on the beneficiary's prior income before becoming disabled. SSDI is intended for individuals who have earned enough work credits and are unable to work because of a qualifying disability. On the other hand, Supplemental Security Income, SSI, is designed for low-income individuals who are aged 65 or older, blind or disabled, regardless of their work history. The 2025 federal maximum SSI payments are up to $967 per month for individual recipients, up to $1,450 per month for couples where both spouses qualify for SSI, $484 per month for essential persons, caregivers living with an SSI recipient who provide indispensable care and services. Here's a question that might spark debate. Should SSI and SSDI payments be increased further to better reflect rising living costs? Or does the current COLA adjustment sufficiently cover beneficiaries' needs? And considering the complexity of the payment schedule, is the SSA doing enough to ensure recipients clearly understand when and why they are paid on certain days? Feel free to share your thoughts or experiences below. Do you think this schedule works well, or is it unnecessarily confusing? What changes would you recommend to make Social Security payments more straightforward and transparent? Social Security August 2025, double payments for SSI recipients, complete payment schedule. Here's a surprising twist for Social Security recipients this August 2025. Some beneficiaries will receive not one, but two payments in the same month. But here's where it gets controversial. This exception only applies to those receiving Supplemental Security Income, SSI, sparking questions about the payment system's fairness and timing. For most Social Security beneficiaries, the August payment routine continues as usual. The Social Security Administration, SSA, adheres to its standard schedule for distributing payments, which depends on your birth date. If your birthday is between the 1st and 10th of the month, your payment arrives on the second Wednesday, August 13th, 2025. Those born between the 11th and 20th will see their checks on the third Wednesday, which falls on August 20th. And if your birthday is after the 20th, expect your payment on the fourth Wednesday, August 27th. This schedule applies to nearly 74 million Social Security recipients nationwide, with most getting their funds every Wednesday, according to this system. It's a method designed for predictability, helping people plan their budgets around a consistent timetable. However, the story is different for SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance recipients, and more notably, SSI beneficiaries. SSI recipients, a group numbering about 7.4 million Americans who often face disabilities or financial hardship, will receive two payments in August 2025. Why? Because when the first day of the month falls on a federal holiday or weekend, their payment schedule shifts earlier. Since September 1st, 2025 lands on Labor Day, a federal holiday, the usual September SSI payment will be issued early on Friday, August 29th. This means SSI recipients will get their regular August payment on August 1st. And then an additional payment at the end of August that actually covers September benefits. The following payment after that will be on October 1st, resuming the normal timeline. Here's a closer look at the key SSI payment dates for the remainder of 2025. August 1st, 2025, August payment. August 29th, 2025, early September payment. October 1st, 2025, October payment. October 31st, 2025, November payment. December 1st, 2025, December payment. December 31st, 2025, January 2026 payment. This early issuance in August raises some important questions. Does receiving two payments in 1 month affect recipients' financial planning or eligibility for other assistance programs? And how does the SSA ensure this adjustment doesn't cause confusion or hardship? For Arizonans needing in-person assistance or more information, the state hosts over a dozen Social Security offices. These locations offer direct support and can help clarify any payment questions or concerns. Some of the offices include Apache Junction, 253 W Superstition Boulevard. Okay, Casa Grande, 1637 East Monument Plaza Circle. Chinle, Sei Shopping Center on Highway 191. Douglas, 600 East 15th Street. Flagstaff, 2715 South Woodlands Village Boulevard. Glendale, 5907 West Kings Ave. Glome, 1405 East Ash Street. Mesa, 702 West Jerome Ave. Nogales, 1760 North Mastic Way. Phoenix, 16241 North Tatum Boulevard and 250 North 7th Ave. Prescott, 205 North Marina Street. Safford, 650 South 14th Ave. Show Low, 2500 East Cooley Street, Suite 407. Tuba City, 1010 Main Street. Tucson, 3808 North 1st Ave and 88 W 38th Street. Yuma, 325 West 19th Street, Suite 1. In summary, while August 2025 largely follows the usual Social Security rhythm, SSI recipients will notice an unusual double payment pattern triggered by the overlap with Labor Day. This peculiarity illustrates the complexity of managing federal benefit programs and the care taken to adapt to holidays without interrupting vital income streams. What do you think about this early SSI payment? Is it a helpful adjustment or a confusing disruption? Should all Social Security benefits be synchronized to avoid these quirks? Share your thoughts and let's start the conversation. Why no Social Security payments this week? August 2024 update. Alert! No Social Security payments this week. Here's the surprising reason why. As millions of Americans eagerly await their monthly Social Security benefits, a notable anomaly has popped up in the payment schedule. SSI is a federal assistance program providing monthly payments to individuals with disabilities, blindness, or those 65 and older who meet specific financial criteria. Typically, these two groups receive their payments during the first week of the month. For retirees who don't receive SSI and started collecting benefits after May 1997, payments usually arrive on the second Wednesday of the month, which normally falls within the second week. However, this August is an exception. Due to the calendar alignment, retirees in this category will receive their payments on August 13th, third week. This isn't a delay, but rather a quirk in the scheduling. Birthdays between the 1st and 10th? Expect payment on August 13th. Birthdays between the 11th and 20th? Payment is scheduled for August 20th. Birthdays between the 21st and 31st. Mark your calendars for August 27th. Important reminder. If your payment doesn't arrive on the expected date, the SSA advises waiting 3 business days, excluding weekends and public holidays, before reaching out. The value of Social Security. How much can you expect? Benefit amounts vary significantly from person to person, determined by a complex formula that factors in a worker's 35 highest earning years, adjusted for inflation, and the age at which they claim benefits. The earliest retirement age is 62, with different rules applying to spousal and survivor benefits. Retiring at the full retirement age of 67 in 2025, you could receive up to $4,018 per month. Choosing early retirement at 62, the maximum benefit decreases to $2,831. Waiting until age 70, you could boost your benefits to as much as $5,108 per month. As of May, the average retirement benefit was $2,002.39. For spousal benefits, the average was $950.20, while survivor benefits averaged $1,566.66. Notably, SSI recipients who can claim at any age received an average of $718.30, with payments dependent on individual income and financial resources. A word on fairness. As we explore the intricacies of Social Security, we invite you to share your thoughts. Do you think the current Social Security system is fair to all recipients, regardless of their age or financial situation? Should there be adjustments to the benefit calculation formula or the payment schedule? Join the conversation in the comments below. About the author. Elise Hyam is a Newsweek reporter based in Glasgow, Scotland, specializing in Social Security, government benefits, and personal finance. With a background in covering U.S. and European politics, Russia's invasion of Ukraine, and the British royal family, Elise joined Newsweek